because it, yeah.
Hi everyone, it's Lynette with Charmed Grammy Crochet, and today is April 26th, and I know that because it's my 1-year anniversary. So we have special guests today for the anniversary. My granddaughter Chloe and my wonderful daughter Amanda, and we will be having a giveaway. We'll go over that later in the video, so stay tuned. First, I wanted to show you, I made that Darla top, and she has a really cute name for it, like Easy Summer Breezy or something top. And I showed it to you, but now Chloe's going to model it for you. Stand up, Miss Chloe.
I want me to high up.
Okay, wait, I'll just back this up a bit. There, okay.
Okay.
So
this is the front.
And then show them those seam on the side.
Oh.
Lift up your arm a little. See, we did that like a concealing seam. You can't even tell where it is hardly.
Yeah.
So that worked out really well.
And
then move your hair. Oh, I might need to kneel down a little. Oh, okay, there we go. And then we have the V in the back. Doesn't she look gorgeous? It turned out so beautiful.
It's so nice.
She wants more.
Am I good?
You are good.
Okay.
So yay.
Yeah, it fits her so nice. I like on the shoulder, the cap sleeve, which wasn't intended, you said. You didn't, like, it's just panels, and then it ended up fitting her perfect to do this little cap sleeve, which I think looks really cute.
She looks gorgeous.
Me too. I think so too.
I love it. Then Miss Amanda learned how to loom knit with the students. Amanda is the teacher. For those of you that are new to my channel, Amanda is the teacher that we were working with the kids before.
For the Crochet Bee.
For the Crochet Bee before Corona attacked us. Oh. So Amanda got a little bit hooked, and she's a little bit of a hooker now.
I don't know.
So she's made one baby blanket.
I made one baby blanket that I'm not showing you because
she doesn't like the colors.
Well, the colors, we had so much yarn, and we let the kids, I mean, we had boxes and boxes of yarn, and we had way more kids turn out, which you would not think. We were surprised. The staff was surprised. I had a ton of teachers come. We had a ton of students come, and barely even with boxes of yarn. We had huge boxes of yarn. We didn't have, the kids went obviously, right, for all the pretty colors and all the variegated yarns and whatever. So I was left with like a maroon and then a variegated maroon and green and orange. So I was like, who cares? It's a blanket, and this is for kids in need. Not only is the colors are ugly, but I was using a smaller loom. We
didn't know. It's my first looming, like really.
Yeah, we didn't know, experience. And so it made very small squares. So then I have to whip stitch, which ended up making this huge fat seam that looks like, well, we just call it a butt crack, to be honest. And so it made a butt crack down the middle, on the back end, on the back side. So the blanket's real ugly, and I feel bad. I hope, maybe someone could use it and that they appreciate it, but it's not pretty, and I'm not showing it to you. So.
But we bought, so she did that originally on a, like,
circle loom.
Circle, like, I think it's a 42 points, right? 42 pegs?
I never counted the pegs on it.
I think it's a 42 peg circle. And then, and I thought it was really cool. And when AC Moore was closing, I got a loom set with rectangular looms, bigger.
So like this.
Like this.
And we have littler ones too. This is the largest one. And I wanted to make,
she wanted to loom more.
I wanted to loom bigger so that I didn't have to make a whole bunch of teeny squares and whip stitch them together. Otherwise, it's this blanket of butt cracks. And so, like, I feel weird saying that on TV. Is this TV? I don't know. YouTube. So, anyway, I also am super patriotic. So, red, white, and blue is my thing. And so I wanted to make a bigger blanket. And I thought with this, a blanket should be 2 lengths of this, right? Going up one side, down the other. Well, it's going to be the basic width of a towel. But red, white, and blue.
But it's all right for a lapghan width.
I feel like, yeah, it's not the width I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be like it would be a real blanket.
Like,
and yeah, if
we block it really hard, I don't know. You guys, I don't do crochet, and it really is tricky.
You do crochet. You don't.
I mean, I don't do knit, and this is knit. So
it's so I would need to stretch it really hard. I don't know how to make that permanent. But look how pretty. It looks really pretty on screen now. So like I made like well, you can tell I didn't count stitches or anything. I just got tired and then decided to switch it. So like this blue
you've really gone a long way since the last time I saw it.
Yeah, so it starts like that, and then like I just wanted to mix up the red, white, and blue, and then I was like, oh, blue, red, I'll make another blue stripe. I wanted these two to be symmetrical. Well, right, and the same, and I didn't. So, you know. But you know I didn't count. I don't like to count. I don't want to, I don't know, I just wanted to go with it and see what happened, and now it's, I mean, it looks pretty. It's
so
whatever.
You know what this actually is a perfect size for?
What?
A wrap. Remember the one I just pulled out? Will you go get it? But don't trip.
I'm not going to give it as a wrap because I wanted to give it to...
I thought you were going to use it on your own couch.
No, because I think I'm going to still donate it. I think, and at first I was like, oh, this might be really nice for like a veteran, you know. We have all these guys who are serving right now when they're away from their families, basically delivering, or the VA hospital, something like that.
So this is a wrap. And
yeah.
It's made to be a wrap. And so, I mean, and you just like throw it over your shoulders and wrap up in it. Which this is like the same perfect size.
Yeah, it's so heavy. Would be really warm.
This would be really nice around a campfire.
Yeah, I think I'm still just going to donate it.
Okay, you do what you normally do with it. But
and I might even still give it to the Rainbows and Babies because that was my original project. I just, you know.
Keep going.
I just haven't stopped because
She's
I wanted
like Dory. Just keep going.
I wanted to keep, now I'm like, oh, well, I have to finish it with red because I started with red. So my OCD doesn't really lend to looming. But then
it does. You're doing great.
I think it turned out pretty. We'll see. It's going to be one real long beach towel length. And that's that. Thanks for showing it. That's cool.
Well, I'm so proud of the fact that you continued after your first blanket.
Yeah, I wish I should have brought it up because I
did
learn.
You weren't going to show it.
Well, right. I don't want you to see it. I did learn how to single chain and then make like a single chain border, which I did on the ugly blanket. So that's kind of neat. I'm going to do that on here too. Make a border. I was thinking.
She's talking like chain. What do you chain? 4 or 5?
Well, yeah, sometimes 6.
Yeah, it's okay. So chain 4, 5, 6. You know, single crochet, chain 4, 5, 6, whatever, and single crochet
to make like little loops, yeah, and then on the next round, loop it in the middle or whatever. So it turned out like it's ugly. It's so ugly. It's ridiculous. But I know how to do that. So I do know how to single chain the thingy. So I'll do single.
It's called chain stitch. So you're doing a chain stitch. That chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row. That's a chain stitch. The single crochet is when you come back in
and you pull through too.
Right. That's the single crochet.
So I can do that, which I'll do again.
Yeah, it'll be great. It'll be great.
And it helps with the corona because I can't sleep. So you just chilling and
it's relaxing.
Yeah.
So I said on my last video, I'm making a shawl, which you guys, the yarn is turning out so pretty. I didn't bring it up.
Really awesome stuff.
I'm using that. I think it's called Rose Garden or Tea Garden or something, DK colors, and the colors are just turning out beautiful in the shawl. I'm really happy with it. But this isn't a whip video, so I wasn't really going to bring that up. But I was saying something about I had to frog some of it because I was crocheting and watching TV, and Amanda, it was a real shit show because I had my tutorial, which is for a child size.
Oh, and you're trying to make it
on my phone, and I bought the pattern, the written pattern, and I downloaded it on my laptop, and I'm trying to teach myself to pattern read. And I've had classes with some of my subscribers before, so you guys were there.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to like pattern read it and
YouTube watch it. TV.
Well, because you got to chain 92.
Oh God.
So, when you're like doing this for 92, then I'm watching the TV.
Yeah.
And
counting in your head. See, like.
Well, no, because like, you're going to chain. So this is like a shawl design. So you're going to chain, here, hold that corner. And I know that I'm going to go, single crochet to like here. But then you got to count them later I have to count them to make sure that I didn't miss a stitch. or else the next row is going to be off, right?
So I get that I'm a teacher and whatever, but I suck at counting. I'm
well,
like,
I don't
like, because you just you're like zing, zing, zing. And I'm like, how many was that?
Yeah, so I count.
Yeah.
I go back later and count.
Yeah.
And you don't really need to count every row, probably, but because I've never made this pattern before, and I want my
on this.
No, not on
just the one you were working on.
I want my point to be in the right spot at the bottom.
Yeah.
So I'm counting because I keep finding that I'm off. So when you find that you're off, then you have to count again, right?
It's the worst.
So,
which is why my blankets lines aren't right. I don't even know how to count these actually because it's super hard.
I don't have any idea.
But I'm like, I don't know how many I was at.
Well, you're doing every peg, so it should be the same every time.
No, but I mean, like, so what I'm talking about is like the width of this and the width of this.
Oh,
so I was literally trying to eyeball it.
Show them what you're talking about.
Oh.
Okay, so you want to know, you're not trying to count the width this way. You're trying to count how many rows up.
Yeah, so that I could have made that blue line the same width as this blue line. Like,
okay.
So when I was literally folding it, and I'm like measuring, like,
well, that's
kind of close. Squish it a little. Yep, it fits. But you can't do it when it's on the loom. You can't really. You kind of have to estimate because it pulls. You know, so I have to estimate how.
Oh, right. Yeah, because you don't know how many stitches you have between your peg.
Yeah.
And what comes out down here.
Right, because it's pulled pretty hard here, as you can see.
Right.
Anyway.
I get you.
Yeah.
Because you've loomed more, now you've loomed more than I have, so you are the experienced.
Well, I only know this one stitch. Apparently, there's other stitches you can do. Like, I only know the E. It's so easy, too. Like, I'm not trying to be a jerk, but I'm, like, super not interested in learning a whole bunch of other stitches.
I understand.
At this point.
Yeah, I get you. So, anyway, I was crocheting along on my pattern, and I get really relaxed. And the next thing you know, I'm like halfway between a stitch.
I've seen that, just so you know.
Right. Yeah. So that happens.
I'll come downstairs and she's like,
but you hear it first because she's so funny because she'll start snoring before her eyes close all the way. So she's like,
now you're telling my secret. Well, there went 500 subscribers gone.
No, it's cute because she crochets herself to sleep in the chair. And
I do.
So, and then her head will
to
go.
Sleep on. So,
like, you hear the snore come, and then you're like, oh, she's going down.
But I don't want to give up. I keep going.
Yeah, she'll wake up for a few.
Or she'll for one of these, like, did anybody just see me do that?
So,
I'm like, she's beat red. She does like you do.
I know. We get nervous. We're like,
yeah.
It's this that's really warm around my neck.
It's actually warm in here right now.
So
I don't know how you guys are wearing all that.
Because her top is very
airy.
It's airy. It's
my back is freezing right now.
It is?
Yeah,
no,
I'm good.
Have a wrap.
Okay. If your back is freezing, have a wrap. It's actually so pretty. And
I don't remember the pattern. I made that last summer. It's a YouTube tutorial, and it's in, if you're, I have a playlist that has things I've made. It's in there. It's a wrap. I think it's a Bag O' Day pattern. And this is in there too, and I think this is a Moogly pattern. And I love this, and I want to make another one. But I don't know that it could be any prettier than this one. So it's like, would I do justice to the yarn and to myself and my time, because I just love this one so much, and the way the yarn worked up in this one.
Was that a cake?
No,
like different yarns.
No, this is one.
One cake?
Well, actually, it came in a hank. That's where it's twisted.
Oh.
I got this at Joann's last year when they had a big clearance sale. I don't even think it was yarn. I'd never seen the yarn in the store before, so I don't. Kind of like that Mako. They brought it in to clear it out, I think, or Mako or whatever. So, I have a little bit of this left. I don't know what to do with it, but I think it's beautiful.
It's so pretty. Yeah.
Anyway, so crocheting is relaxing, so that's why it's looming and just as relaxing and just as wonderful.
So the real reason of the video is because you are official. 1 year.
1 year today.
I am so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
Mom, I'm so proud of you.
Well, thank you. It's so fun because I can share yarn with them.
I think in general, like, you are so much happier. Just, you know what I mean?
Not that you weren't happy,
not that you weren't happy before. It's just that you have this hobby that you love and that you're getting better at.
The social butterfly's coming out in you again.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm a little social butterfly just flitting around.
Well, anyway, I'm really happy for you. I'm happy that
Thank
you
you.
learned to crochet because that was your first part that you were like really into, and then for you to like branch out and reach out to other
something with it.
people and all that stuff. It's like really cool.
You know, the yarn community is very, the yarn community, they're great people. They're friendly.
Yeah.
They want to help. They want to
Down
share.
to
They want to
earth.
watch. They want to, you know,
And help
experience
each other.
with you. You know, so this is the best way that we've been able to do it, which is why, like when we were going to do Stitch Fest, like so many people were flocking. You know,
Yeah.
it was supposed to be like 4 or 5 of us get together, and then all of a sudden there's going to be like 40 or 50 people there.
That's awesome. I hope we can still redo it.
We're hoping for August, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
I hope I can go because that'll be back to school time for me.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully.
I'm not having it. We have to go back to school. Look, I'm an
She's laying down the
extrovert.
law.
I'm an extrovert, and this is killing me. It is killing me. It's killing me. Slowly. I went into Target and cried 4 times.
Because somebody talked to you?
Well, yeah, kind of. But, like, I had a face-to-face conversation with someone, and, like, that we were, like, laughing because I'm in Target, and there's nothing. They didn't have, like, sparkling water that they normally have. And their whole, like, seasonal aisle is just not, they're not even bothering to fill it. And whatever, I'm like, it doesn't even feel right. And so I'm like, get your shit together. You know, like, you're in Target. This is why people locked you up, Amanda. So it was crazy. I'm like, it just doesn't even feel right. Some sense of normalcy will be really neat, and getting back to school is going to be really important.
I agree. So, I understand.
But we were talking about that, feeling like caged a little bit. It's like, oh, I do the same thing every day. I'm not doing it again. Like,
So what does this say? Okay, so what does this say about me? I'm washing our clothes, and I do laundry. It's just Rory and I do laundry, you know, usually once a week. I have more dirty jammies in the wash than I have regular clothes, okay?
Yeah.
I have that even when I, like, am in school. Because I'm forever in pajamas. Like, I come home and I'm like, oh, yeah, I can wear those jeans again tomorrow, but I'll wear a new pair of pajamas. Because I wore them for longer than I did my actual clothes, so they're dirty now.
I honestly have emptied my jammy drawer, which I normally don't do, and I haven't even wore. I did laundry and, you know, at the beginning of this and put away all my work clothes, and my work clothes are getting a layer of dust on the top of the hanger. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't worn this in 2 months now, so my closet has not even been opened other than my shoes because I just got out of my jammy drawer.
I know. I said, that's what I said to your dad today. What does this say about me when I have more dirty jammies than I have dirty clothes?
But I feel like that's the entire United
this is hot.
States.
I know. But, you know, when you kids were little and I stayed at home when you were real little, I got dressed every day. I don't get dressed every day now.
For what, man?
Well, that's what I say. Why should I get dressed? Jammies are much more comfortable. And Chloe and I decided, you guys got to hear this. Chloe and I decided that it's, you know, freshman 15. This is COVID-19 for a reason, okay? That's why everybody's wearing their jammies, because they got COVID-19.
19 extra pounds.
19 extra pounds, darn it.
That's true. Did you already show this? Is that why this is?
No, I showed that. It was just in here.
Okay,
because I showed Chloe. And yeah, I showed that before.
Okay.
So,
all right, so your 1 year.
Our 1 year anniversary and 1,500 subscriber giveaway. I'm like 1492, I think.
Woo-hoo.
I know. So we're
so cool.
I know. Who would have ever thought, right?
I'm so happy. Good for you.
I would have never thought.
Good for you.
So what we're gonna do is a shopping spree. I want you guys to go shopping on me. I don't want to buy yarn and send it to you. I want, you know, with the COVID thing, everybody needs to do something for yourself. So I'm going to give you $50 to spend. Maybe you want a project bag that you've always wanted from Billy or T-Doddles or Ella, but you didn't want to spend the money on yourself. I'll buy it for you. Order it, and I'm going to pay for it. Maybe you want stitch markers from somebody that makes stitch markers. Be Wowed comes to mind. Maybe you want, right now, today, mind you, this isn't going to help for today, but right now today ends a sale that Mary Maxim is having. If you spend $50, you have to pay shipping, but if you spend $50, you get a free project bag. Bag-O-Day just showed it. The project bag thing ends today. The sale is still good for another couple of days, but you have to get the project bag by today. I'm telling you, I'm going back and reordering more. I'm going to get another project bag. I told you about that the other day that I ordered, but that sale ends for the project bag part today. So maybe you want yarn from Mary Maxim. Maybe you want a knit crate subscription that you've always wanted to try and never did, or one of the other companies that do that. So maybe you want 2 months of that, or 1 month of knit crate and 1 month of Mary Maxim has a thing. There's a lot of them. Whatever, $50 total. So I'm gonna pick one winner in 2 weeks, which I didn't look up that date, so I'll put it in the description box. Yeah, look it up. 2 weeks from today.
Sunday.
So you will need to make a comment, and
The 10th.
the 10th. Okay,
Easy
so
to remember.
it's
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. Oh, look at that! How perfect.
Cute. Are you gonna? Well, that's cool because then you can either start another one for Mother's Day, but in general, on Mother's Day you'll announce a winner, so that'll be a great Mother's Day present if someone's a mother who wins.
Right. So
because it could be a dude.
Right.
A dad.
I have.
Yeah.
Gary is one of my big subscribers. Gary, I love Gary.
Hi, Gary. You want a Mother's Day present? You deserve it.
So anyway, you will need to make a comment, and the comment, I really want this to be something crafty for you guys. So I won't hold you to it. I mean, it could be an Amazon gift card if that's what you want. It could be Michael's or Joann's or whatever yarn store you have.
Maybe they actually need they want to buy like an organization.
Right.
Or something.
Or maybe they really need a new pair of shoes and that's what they want. But I would prefer if it was really for something crafty. And, something that you wouldn't splurge on yourself would be like so totally awesome. If you helped out, if I put $50 on an account for you at Etsy or however you say, that would be cool too, and support other people. So it's all about support, and you guys supported me all this time. Now I want to help support you in something that you would like, and maybe support some other yarny people. That would be like fantastic. But again, if it ends up that you want shoes from Amazon, hey, that's okay. But I would prefer that not to be the case.
Lipstick.
Yeah, lipstick. Which is going to look, how are you going to do that with a mask? I'm just wondering.
Well, I found a brand, which is my favorite brand anyway, that has a liquid lipstick and like dries on. And I had to wear a mask the other day when I was delivering meals. Did not smear.
Oh, there you go.
Cha-ching. So it's Jeffree Star, in case you're wondering.
There you go.
I do not plan on wearing a mask all the time because actually it's really it's hot, but it like I constantly want to touch my face even more now because I have this on. So I was constantly touching the mat. I'm like, this is ridiculous. But I mean, I'm gonna do whatever people say. Right. But I do not.
Okay, so back to the giveaway.
Yeah, sorry.
You will need to make a comment, and in the comments, I want you to tell me what you think you would want to buy. And then whoever wins, and we'll use the random comment picker. You have to be subscribed. You have to like the video. Sharing would be fabulous. But you do have to be subscribed, and I will check. And
your comments is whatever you would order. So
right.
What your wish.
Right, your wish. What would be your $50? And I'll go 50. If you want something that's 75, I'm putting in 50. You're good for the rest. I'm not paying taxes and all of that. I mean, whatever comes to $50, that's what we get. You'll have to, follow all the general rules for giveaways. I'm the only one sponsoring this. I'm not affiliated. YouTube's not affiliated.
Legal jargon.
Yeah. Legal mumbo jumbo. You know what that is.
All applies.
All applies. Right. So that's what we got. So what would you like for my anniversary or podiversary?
It's like paying it forward.
Yeah.
Giving it forward.
Right.
That's cool. Neat.
Yeah. Fun.
Have fun, guys.
Enjoy.
Dream big.
But only $50
big.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.